Make sure you go and check out carmarshal.com. Over 100,000 new and used cars from dealers. You shop, you see what you like, negotiate prices, and get you a very good deal. What's going on, people? I'm back with another video. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about the truth about what's going on with Kodak Black and Lauren London. And you got these other rappers who are chiming in. They're going off on Kodak Black because they feel like he's being disrespectful towards Nipsey Hussle by openly flirting with Lauren London, and in doing so being disrespectful to Nipsey Hussle. I want to say this. This video may be very uncomfortable for some of you, okay? But I'm going to be very honest in this video. There really are no winners in this situation. There's really no side to pick. Only the side of logical, let's say logical. The side of logic, common sense, and reason, and rationale. We have to look at this thing through the lens of the everyday woman and man, the everyday brother and sister, okay? Here you got Kodak Black, a guy who all of a sudden now needs to be canceled. All of a sudden now he's a problem because he's openly flirting or being flirtatious with Lauren London. But we have to look at the fact of why he's doing this. And people are overlooking it because they're so emotional, because I know that, Nipsey just passing, people are still, a bit very somber about that. And I understand that. Listen, I've made a couple videos on it. I know. But we have to look at why Kodak is doing this. Because the game mentioned in his response video that he doesn't know what's wrong with these new rappers. Kodak Black is not that new. Kodak Black has been around for a little while. How long has it been around? Maybe 4 years, maybe? Maybe 5 years Kodak has been around? I'll say maybe close to about maybe 4 years, maybe. I'm not sure. So he's not that new. Okay. So when you look at why Kodak is being flirtatious towards Young Ma and now towards Lauren London, we have to look at the culture in the black community. The fact that Kodak knows what type of guys Lauren London likes. Lauren London even said it herself that she likes guys who are thuggish, who are hood. Kodak knows that. And because he probably knows females like Lauren London, he knows what type of guy she's going for. So he's already putting his hat in the ring. Now he could be trolling, which is probably what he's doing. But people are overlooking that. They're overlooking the fact that she has admitted the type of guys that she likes. And I think the reason why these rappers are mad, which I really don't think they should be that mad with, and I'm going to tell you why. They're only mad because he's saying this publicly. Because we all know these same guys who are condemning him will be the same guys hitting Lauren London up privately. Okay? You look at the guys who are most upset. I mean, come on, man. Look at their track records, man. Now, this video isn't about them, but they're a part of it. But just take a good hard look at their track record. Why are they even saying anything? Now, I understand that they want to defend Nipsey Hussle. I understand that. But look at your track record, bro. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Now, I don't think Kodak Black was right to do what he did. Because I know some of you can get in the comments, you're going to think I'm defending him. This is no in defense. I said at the beginning of the video, there's no winner here. Because I'm going to get on Kodak Black. It's very interesting how all of a sudden all these people want to cancel Kodak Black. Especially you sisters. Because y'all didn't cancel Kodak Black when he was accused of misconduct towards the female in South Carolina. When he did that show and he allegedly assaulted her. Where was the cancellation then? Where was it? He went to jail, got out of jail. Y'all were happy. Y'all were listening to his music. You were following him on social media. You were liking his posts. You were commenting on it. Why wasn't he canceled after that misconduct with that female? Why wasn't he canceled then? Why all of a sudden now y'all want to cancel him? Even when he said, you know, the lyric in the song about liking, you know, not wanting a girl that's darker than he is. Now that did cause a lot of outrage. I even made a video about that when that happened. All right. But still, there were women who defended him, were siding with him. And this goes back to the Pookie and Ray Ray debates that have been going on in this area of YouTube, right? In a certain area of YouTube. A lot of these Pookie and Ray Ray types, they go unchecked. They say whatever they want to say, and the people around them let them get away with it. It's no different in Kodak Black. Now y'all want to cancel him now, but you didn't cancel him through all those other allegations that he's been through. But now y'all want to cancel him. That's because that's why Kodak says what he says and doesn't seem to care about the consequences. Now, he did come back and offer a somewhat apology to Lauren London and, you know, Nipsey. But guys like Kodak are always given a pass in the black community, no matter what they do. Okay? The only time they're held accountable is if they either maybe do something to a female or they end up dating a woman in another community. Y'all know this, man. Don't act like y'all don't. You know? I've seen rappers get canceled off of dating a non-black female, but they can do harm to other black men. They can do even harm to other black women. But as long as, you know, they're still dealing with black women, everybody's cool with it. And I've even seen women say they're going to continue to date these types of guys, no matter how dysfunctional they are. And Kodak Black is very dysfunctional. I mean, just look at him. He is a dysfunctional black male, but you still will have females that are going to deal with him. And what's interesting is that some of these females all of a sudden now want to cancel him. They want to cancel him because he knows the nature of these females better than they think he does. Better than he think he does. You see, just because these guys may be considered ignorant, you know, these guys may be considered dysfunctional, doesn't mean they don't understand women. Nobody understands women more than these Kodak Black types. They understand women very well. This is how they're able to manipulate them. This is how they're able to use them, live off of them, because they understand their nature. They understand that women only believe what they see, not really what, you know, not basically what they're told, but basically what they see. If they see a guy who has a certain look and a certain attitude and a certain bravado, they're going to go for that. Not really understanding that person, not really listening to what people are telling them about the person. They're just going to go off of how they look and how they're presented. So that's why these guys are able to go from female to female to female, because they understand your nature better than you think they do. Kodak understands what type of guy Lauren London likes. This is why he's publicly saying what he's saying. He knows what she's into. He knows the nature of females who are always dating these types of guys, the Nipsey Hussle types. I even saw a tweet, and it was one of the saddest things, but it's true. It's true from a lot of women's standpoint. There was this sister that tweeted that Lauren London had the perfect hood nigga. This is literally what a black female says, and that's the mindset the majority of these women. That's why a majority of them are single, because they're looking for that perfect hood dude. Instead of them looking for the perfect man for them, so they can build with, have a family with, marry them. They're looking for the perfect hood nigga, which is why a lot of these women are single, and they're going to be single for a very long time, because nobody wants to be a thug anymore. Nobody wants to be that guy anymore. You used to have to be that guy. A lot of these guys, honestly, a lot of these rappers, when they get into hip hop, you see how they were and you see how they are now. That's because they were never that person. You just assume that they were that person. Listen, I know that a lot of you black females didn't have direction in your life. And because you didn't have direction in life, the dudes that you saw in your neighborhoods, you saw them as masculine. You saw them as the father figure types. You seen them as leaders, but really they weren't. They were just as fatherless as you were. They just had to be hyper masculine in order to survive. But you take those guys out of that environment, they become the lames that y'all hate. They become those lames. They become those squares. You take any dude from the hood out of their environment, they're going to become a square. That's just a fact. This is why you see the pushback towards these brothers who date interracially. Because you got dudes from the hood who date interracially. Because they get out of those environments and they go to different environments and they don't have to be that same person anymore. And they embrace it. But you have women in those communities, they'll leave those communities, but that mindset will stay with them. They don't know how to leave that mindset where it was. And they end up still trying to date the Kodak Blacks of the world. This is why Kodak Black was so, felt so comfortable saying what he's saying, because he understands the nature of women better than y'all think he does. So now y'all want to cancel him when you should have canceled him due to those allegations that, by the way, they're still pursuing charges on him. So it ain't even went away. He should have been canceled then, but you want to cancel him over saying something that these other rappers are probably trying to do privately. Those same rappers who are saying things, who are going at Kodak for what he's saying, will be the same ones trying to hit up Lauren London. They're just going to do it privately. Y'all can't trust these people out here, man. But that's just my opinion. You let me know in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts.